that live right here in Springfield and have not set up a meeting like this.
There simply are too many mass migrants here in this town, and they're too richly subsidized. It's pushing people out of their homes. It's pushing people out of jobs.
They have not assimilated. They do not know the culture. They do not know the language. What is happening to our kids is not fair.
Former presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy joins me now. Hey, Vivek, and hi to everybody there in Springfield, Ohio. We love you. And what have you been hearing from the people of this great town today?
Well, the first thing I saw, Jesse, is people are hungry for open conversation here. We had this event. It was initially supposed to be small. We expanded it. Turns out we had a venue capacity of a few hundred people. It was about 2,000 RSVPs. People were just hungry to have their voices heard. They've been told to basically shut up, sit down, do as you're told for too long. And I think people were just hungry to be heard. Were there some moments of tension? Yes, there were. Did everybody agree with 100% of what I had to say? No, they didn't. But I do think this is how we're going to get our country back, which is we're going to have to be able to talk to each other as citizens. And the ultimate blame lies at the feet of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, who created these border and immigration policies that are causing places like Springfield, a place where I spent a lot of time as a kid, to now suffer. That's sad, but it doesn't have to stay that way. And I think the residents tonight actually had a lot of good, pragmatic ideas if people are just willing to actually listen to them. And I think we tried to do that tonight.
What were some of the pragmatic ideas? Do they want deportations? Do they want more government assistance? What exactly is the direction?
Yeah. I mean, some things are very pragmatic in terms of even the driver's license and whether or not you get a driver's license. If you're above the age of 18, you don't have to actually go through a field test. Well, that would solve a lot of the traffic problems. But you want to think about the ultimate answer. People who came to this country under one guise, whether it was illegally or through temporary protected status, we have to enforce those actual norms, revive the rule of law. Big emphasis on empowering local police officers to enforce the law as well. So those are some of the practical things that came out of tonight. One area where we found consensus, which I thought was pretty surprising, Jesse, is I also met with a group of Haitians in town beforehand. I met with city officials beforehand. And even with the group of Haitian community leaders, I posed the question to them and said, you know what? If somebody's going to be reliant on the welfare state or the entitlement state or government assistance as an immigrant, then I don't think we should let them in. And the thing that surprised me is not only did the people at the town hall agree with that, but even many Haitian migrants, when posed with that question, thought that was a fair criteria, too. And I think that's one North Star we can use in our immigration policy going forward. If you're going to be part of the welfare state or a customer of the U.S. entitlement state, you're not going to be able to come to this country legally. And that's how we solve the problem.
That's a really fair assessment. I have a lot of respect for you to talk to both sides. It's so important. Vivek Ramaswamy, thank you so much. And Donald Trump may be visiting the town of Springfield very soon. Yeah. Great talking to you. Click here to subscribe to the